just going in, sharing your poems and your stories all the night to bring the love for the Philippines. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. And let's go. Thoughts from around my mind. Thoughts from around my mind. Now ask yourself, who's this kid that stands before me? Hope he doesn't bore me. Quick, stick him in another category. Well, he really doesn't fit in any. Brown like a copper penny. Yet with Asiatic eyes, I see to my surprise, he's got a black nose. But on the real, I am a Filipino. And to break it down for the still, I will tell you I descend from an island where the natives run around nearly naked named Negritos. Translation, little black men. Black as the shadows in the glorious sun, but then came a Chinaman, maybe it was Japan, who mixed in the Asiatic blood. Drip, drop, drip, rips my tribal. Here comes the Bible of a man from Spain who left me with a Spanish name from a little conquered island from where I came. Confused, I question, I wound up here where I found joy. I recognize I am a brown boy in America. A place where you are judged by the color of your skin, black, white, and here I am, standing on the land of another brown man. Now that's irony that I can see. Thoughts from around my mind, you got to give me time on this. Thoughts from around my mind, but my grandpa says just throw your line and fish. And when I say I'm fishing, it means I'm searching for a deeper meaning, a stronger feeling, realizing everything I'm seeing isn't what it's seeming. The world in which we live in, the religion I was raised on now raises questions. Questions. Questions, question everything they tell you. Don't buy everything they try to sell you. Promises of heaven once it's life and living hell's through. And me, I'm here to tell you that the religion that they want me to believe in got me subconsciously accepted before I was saved by their Jesus Christ. I was a heathen. Me and the Africans and Indians and Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and Koreans and all the other Asians. And I can never do that because somewhere in the back of my mind I have to hate myself forever because I know I'll never look like their God. But God, I ain't mad at you because God, I know the truth. I am you. Like you are me, like I am them, like they are us, like yo, this is who we are. See, some speak of the revolution and they say it won't be televised in the right. The revolution's going on, it's the revolution of the mind, and this revolution is not a black or a white thing or in between the rich and poor. It's those who are awake and those who are asleep. And this is a wake-up call. So wake up, y'all. Wake up, y'all. Wake up, Uncle Sam. You are a relative of mine, but your wife is a hoe. You beat her and cheated though, and I fear you may murder her. And furthermore, you and I live in a time of no good guys asking what I consider. Your friends look at people of color as niggas. Shh. I'm like, F the police. Furthermore, F this country. Do you know how it feels to live young and hungry and angry? People looking at me like they want to hang me. Why do you make me want to elevate above you? You make me hate you when I should love you. Because when you break it down to the biology, I see that we're the same, and that's the God in me. The God in me. The God in me. Pardon me. The God in us, in God we trust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Get it for our poetry.
Featured poet. We're about to introduce the next part of our program, but before we do, can we bring this over here?
Yeah.
Lisa Schultz, come over here. We've been doing live art throughout the evenings.
This is the artist, Nelson, you want to explain the artist and the show we have going on, as well as the art that he painted this evening?
Yeah, go ahead. So one thing that's been amazing to me since we started working on this project is that every person that we've asked to come out and support has said yes. And Alicio Art Silva out there is no exception. He's been out there painting, just showed up all the way from Philadelphia. Now, you may not recognize his face, but I guarantee you've seen his work around Los Angeles. Incredible mural. Tell me where it is in Filipino town.
Filipino town?
Yeah, where exactly?
In, what is that? Near Echo Park, near downtown LA.
Yeah. 70 feet long?
No, 150 feet.
Oh, 100, excuse me.
Yes, it's a mural that really kind of shows the whole Filipino experience in America.
Yeah, actually it's a memorial to the Filipino American farm workers. It's the first one in the United States, and I did that when I was 22, way back in 1994. Yeah, so we need a memorial for our farm workers, and that's the first one.
And you have a show coming up, a gallery show coming up?
Yes, if you guys, this is a Filipino-American exhibit linked to the 1904 World's Fair, and also like just that, images from the World's Fair where Filipinos were displayed, and then also the Manila Village, in 1763 in Louisiana, there's like 2,000 Filipino-Americans descending for 10 generations. In that part of the United States. It's like the earliest Asian settlement. So I wanted to explore that part of our history because no one has done it. I wanted to create documentation and art, about it. So.
And Alicio actually also designed the entryway, the gateway to historic Filipino town.
If you guys are free this coming Thursday, we're gonna unveil the first of 2 gateways. The first one is gonna be a smaller version of what I'm gonna do eventually. It's gonna be like the equivalent of Chinatown's entrance. The dragons. So this one actually has 2 kinds of, the smaller version has 2 dragons. The Maranao Bakunawa, which is like a southern Philippines dragon, and then the Barong Tagalog dragons, like.
I never heard of that.
The facade is like some kind of Barong Tagalog design, because we wanted to show and our people in LA that we have our own identity, that we have to show that we have this unique identity that connects us to others too, like, because the Guyabera is pretty much kind of a cousin of the Barong Tagalog, right? But we have our own unique identity. So it's connecting us to everybody else, but it's telling them what connects us to everybody else, right? So, that's gonna be at, 9 o'clock in the morning? No, this is the gateway unveiling, but you have to call the council district office of, what is it? Yeah. All right.
It's amazing.
It'll be the first ever gateway to any Filipino town anywhere.
Awesome.
There's no such. Well, there's no Filipino town anywhere outside the Philippines. But the second one is going to be a 750K project, and it's going to be like, like the same kind of arch that the Chinatown has. It's going to be that kind of gateway. But we have a smaller version. We did that like 7 years ago, and it just got completed now. So, so be there to show that we want this kind of projects. So.
Amazing. Give it one for Alicia. Give it up.
Alicia was so kind tonight to do live art while we've been having this.
His latest
piece right here. He wanted to paint a picture of me, but he ended up. So he divided the 2 and painted a picture of my brother. Yeah, because
this is pretty amazing. I'm a little embarrassed, but it's
beautiful.
Awesome.
You can't talk about your own portrait, so it's awesome. Portrait. Just stand there. I'm talking about your portrait. It's beautiful. He did the whole thing right now. Like, how long have we been here? For 2 hours now?
It's amazing.
About an hour and a half. Sitting out there and doing his thing, and it's wonderful. Yeah. So, we're making this come on, go ahead.
So tonight, as we said, our goal is to raise the money to buy 5 houses. We've got a couple. We need everyone to step up, and one way you can step up is to take a look at this, covet it, because you should.
Yes, you definitely should.
And then walk
If you want to have a picture of my brother in your house,
walk over there. We're not going to embarrass him by opening up the bidding right here. There's a limit. There's a limit to that.
but it would be put over there at the silent auction. What?
I will sign it. Also, can I sign this? Even though I didn't paint it, I can sign it. I don't know the rules. And then we can go on my Instagram together and take a picture with whoever buys this, myself and my other self.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to open up the bidding for this for the next half hour. It starts at $100.
Going towards
Right here on the corner.
Yes, exactly, which buys at least
There it is.
the floor of a house.
Awesome.
So be generous.
Great. All right, so we're going to put that over there. Thank you, Lisa. And right now, I'm going to introduce, thank you. Portrait of Dante, clap. Awesome, thanks again, all you amazing poets. And now we have more. more specialness from this guy. AJ, are you